create one great club. This club will hopefully serve from Pike County to Brundage to Goshen, for the entire Pike County to Goshen. We're even looking to join and collaborate so that way we can also start serving Boys and Girls Club in Bullitt County too as well. So this is a great expansion that we're looking forward to now. We'll give you guys more information about it too as well. But the most important thing is I want to invite you to next Monday at 11:30 to our stakeholders luncheon with our Vice President, Ms. Misty Miller, at the Johnson Center.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
We do appreciate everything you do in your service to the community, to the children of our community. Well, for the ones that don't know, can you tell us where you meet?
Yes, sir. So currently, right now, we're meeting at the bottom floor of the College Center. That's where we've been for the past almost 2 years. And just to let you know, from where we've grown to now, COVID hit us really bad. I mean, we had to really rebuild our club and rebuild our numbers right out of COVID. We went from serving like five to 7 students right during COVID time to now 75 in the past 2 years. So that lets you know how important we are serving kids too as well. We're right now during spring break, we're also serving students too as well. And we also have a summer program too, which we serve students in this area. The great thing about our summer program, I would like to brag on it, is that we also have, the past 2 years, have infused a STEM program inside of it too as well. And so which STEM is one of the most important areas that can grow in this area, and it's also in Troy. And so we're proud to say that even through our summer program, we have a very strong 2 weeks of STEM camp that happens at the club as well.
One other question, are you based on volunteers or you have staff members?
Yes, sir. We do have staff. So we do have staff members. We have currently 5 staff members. We have one full-time and the rest are part-time. And we do also accept volunteers as well. We have a lot of students from the university come and volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club. They serve as tutors to the club, also to mentors to the students too as well.
Any questions, Ms. Williams? Thanks, sir.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Next on our agenda is a Class 140 Special Event Retail ABC license for Green Walk Hospitality LLC. Come forward, sir, state your name and tell us what you plan on doing.
Okay.
And where it's going to be located and the date and everything.
Yes, sir. My name is Brandon Hughes, and I'm representing Greenwald Hospitality. We're out of Auburn, and we're getting all this information here. It's on my app.
100 South Market Street.
That's right, at Kendall Hall. I was looking at this from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., and the date is April 15th. It's a Chi Omega sorority formal. What I can tell you is we'll be serving beer, wine, and spirits is what they've asked to be provided there. As far as there's security there, security is supposed to check IDs at the door. They can get wristbands to identify who's of drinking age and not. In addition to that, our servers ID each and individual person at every time they come and ask for a drink, their ID, and alcohol is not allowed to leave the property.
Thanks, sir. And I know y'all come forward to see you several times.
Yes, sir.
My understanding hadn't had any problems, so we do appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
When you say leave the property, do you mean like leave the building or the grounds, or do you mean like leave the sidewalk?
Our simple policy is if it's an indoor facility, you cannot walk outside those doors with a drink in your hand.
So if you're at Kendall Hall, you know they have the back part right there, right?
I'm not familiar with it. If it is out,
Okay.
I mean, if it's an
It's
outdoor,
out,
if
so
it's an
that's
outdoor
what I'm
venue,
saying.
right, well, there's an egress and ingress where security is posted.
Okay.
And, no one's allowed to walk off now.
Off that
Yes, ma'am.
premises,
Now,
okay.
college students do it, but, we protect it obviously as much as we can because this is our reputation. This is what we do. Obviously, we do a lot of fraternity sorority events at Auburn University and in Birmingham. And so, we're not going to do anything that we can to tarnish our reputation because this is what we do. So.
Just want to ask.
Yo, yes, ma'am. I'm glad you're asking. I'm glad you're taking interest in it.
Any other questions?
Oh yeah, I got voting, so I got to take it.
Sure. No, I'm glad you did.
you know, the city of Troy frowns on settling out calls to minors, and we know that y'all will
Yes, sir.
abide by that. And, you know, sometimes the police might step in and levy said, just come in and check, but we know that you will abide by that, very much so. Do I have a motion to approve this class action, or this class 140 special event retail? Yes. Have a motion by Ms. Moultrie, second? Second from Ms. Holland, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any opposition? Motion carried. Thanks, sir. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Can I be excused?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Unless you want to stay.
Sorry.
You have a good day, sir.
Hey, y'all take care.
Okay.
Next on the agenda is ordinance 443, authorizing the issuance and sale of state gasoline anticipation warrant series 2023. This will be the first reading on this. And Mayor, I will let you have the floor if you want to explain a little bit what this is.
Sure, this is revenue warrants based on tax revenue from the Rebuild Alabama Gas Fund. This money will repay us for the money we've spent in the last several months on our second round of road construction and paving. As y'all know, last year we did two rounds. The first was paving projects. The second we divided them up because we had a number of streets that needed significant construction and rebuilding, and this revenue warrant will replace funds that we used to provide the money to do Monticello Drive, Elm Street, Wild Ridge. There were several, Oak Park, several places where a lot of work had to be done. And so this is the first reading. It's a 10-year revenue warrant. It will not take up all the money that we receive. It will easily amortize itself. And it will allow us to rebuild our capital improvement fund where we pull the funds, and also allow us our traditional gas taxes to deal for future paving project over time.
Thanks, sir. Any questions for the mayor?
I have one. So the warrant is gonna be where we finance it? Or will we get reimbursed through this warrant?
Well, this warrant will reimburse our capital improvement fund that
We've already utilized, right?
We've already paid the bill.
Okay,
So this money will go in and replenish
okay.
our capital improvement fund. And our capital improvement fund has, this money is more restricted. So by replenishing this fund, it'll allow us to do any type of capital improvement project. And we did this was done in anticipation. We talked about this all during that time.
Yeah.
So this is just finishing it up.
Okay. Because I thought I heard somebody else did ask a question about having to finance it, but it's not what we finance.
No, ma'am, we're financing it, but we're paying another fund back, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions for the mayor? Okay, next on the agenda is council appointments. We have no appointments at this time. The next will be mayor comments.
I don't have anything unless y'all have anything specific.
Any questions for the mayor? Next on the agenda is council member comments. Ms. Holland?
I wanted to ask, I was asked by a citizen regarding our leash law for animals. How does that work? I'm sure it's cheap.
I mean, it's if they called and, I think that basically the animal's got to be under the control of the owner. If it is not, they need to call the police and animal control for the animal to be.
When you say under control, does that mean under control with a leash or under control city?
if you're going to voice control, if they're that little kind. But most of the time, that's.
Most dogs need to be on a leash.
Yes. So if you have a citizen that has an issue with that, how do they, because you have another, the person that's with the dog is saying, oh, my dog is not gonna hurt anybody. And you have a person that's afraid, vehemently afraid of dogs, for whatever reason. And he's not, or she's not on a leash, that person is terrified. But when you have an officer that shows up and says that this dog is under the control of their owner. Under control how? I'm about to throw up. Because I can't run that, not me literally, but the person. So how do you,
Ms. Holly,
the citizen
I'll be glad to get you information to bring forward to the council and make. That's what y'all get to do. Y'all get to make the laws. That's a great, wonderful thing, so I'll help you with that, or I'll tell you what you need to do.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Chief.
Yes,
Also, this weekend we have an event, myself and another organization over at Knox Street Park, where we're hosting, we're calling it a Spring Fest. Give the opportunity for children and parents and relatives to come out. Refreshments will be provided. Ice cream truck will be available. No charge. A little kickball game, maybe a little frisbee, bouncy house. Knox Street Park is located on 3 Notch North, on the corner of that and North Knox Street. Just come out just for a little family fun from 1 to 5 this Saturday. And I appreciate y'all's support too.
States?
A final reminder, I guess, of the cleanup for District 3. We've got 3 days left in March, so you might want to call 311 or City Hall if you have any needs in the next 3 days for District 3. That's all I have.
Ms. Mosley?
So, Ms. Holland, you said it was free, but that didn't, you don't mean the ice cream truck is free?
The ice cream truck is
It is free too?
everything.
And what's the time?
From 1 to 5.
And it's Saturday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But I want to come about the dog, because I walk. And so if it's not on, well, you're gonna get the information, because if I hit one and damage it, I just want to make sure I'm not gonna be charged with anything. Because I walk and dogs come out at me. And so I just want to make sure.
The whole point I'm saying is, y'all have the complete authority to change the leash law, lies with the governing body of the city of Troy. So if y'all want to I'll provide y'all with what the leash law says now. And if y'all want to amend the leash law and the entire book ordinance code as it relates to animals, that power rests solely with y'all. And y'all absolutely can do that, and we will absolutely enforce it. So if you want every animal in this community to be on the leash, and I mean, that's, so I got you. We're good.
Well, my biggest concern is that of the dogs. I'm a dog lover. I have dogs. I like cats. I don't have an issue with it. But everybody doesn't feel that way. And when we're in a community or a city, we have to look regarding everybody. And to the most fearful is where our concern should be.
I'm glad you brought it up, because I do have a concern.
Well,
I don't have anything against them, but I don't have them. But I don't have anything against them, and I don't want them to have anything against me either. So if they're coming out at me, I'm gonna do the best I can to protect me from them. And so I'm glad to hear that we can go back in and look at it. Look at the lease law.
because I don't think you can force them to put a leash on a cat. But a dog, that's a bear type, whatever it is they have that could be able to pounce on me or them with their teeth and claws and all. We want to consider that. So I appreciate that, man.
And I just want, the other comment I have to make is I just want to the people in District 5 or in this community to know that the process of us with Academy Street is on the move. And so, as we get more information, we will, I know the mayor will be more than happy to share it with us. So thank you, Mayor.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I was gonna leave that to you to say.
I did, that's what I said.
Yeah, it was, the contract was signed.
Yeah.
Okay. And, on the remediation, and I think they're gonna start on.
But by June, it should, what is it?
Right, no,
May?
yeah. So
By June sometime,
They're
we should,
they're supposed to
we should
begin
be finished by then.
April the 9th, is that right?
Well, it had the signing, and then they got 15 days to do whatever they need to do,
And
so
then
I
they got-
just pushed it back to June.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so thank you for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Anything else, Ms. Bogan?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I done said enough.
I will say for Ms. Baker, since she's not here, the District 4 cleanup starts next month, and have all the month of April to get their stuff taken care of. And with that, do I have a motion to adjourn? Adjourn. Thank y'all.